Go for it.
All right then. Hey gentlemen, thanks for being here tonight. Thank you for your effort this afternoon. Just what I want to talk about tonight is, where we are in the program. We're halfway. We started sparring this week. Who has found it challenging? Okay. Who hasn't? No one. Everyone has. Hey, terrific. I appreciate your honesty. But what I want to do, I want to talk about the warrior, because I believe every man is a warrior. But there's two sorts of warriors. There's trained and there's untrained. Well, we're in the process of training the warrior to come out in you. So, it's exciting times, but it is not easy. Everybody's here's been challenged tonight. So, I believe it's a process, okay? So, I can remember as a young bloke and sparring with my dad. And I think I must have been about, before I fought, might have been about 15 or 16 years of age. And my old man had a gym set up at our house. And there used to be half a dozen blokes, 10 blokes, whatever, come from the footy club and mates from down the road. And my old man would be in the ring, and he'd just spar everyone. He'd spar the lot of us, And I think, how the heck does he do it? And I can remember one night him saying to me, it won't be long and I will be too much for him to spar. And I went, I could never ever see that happening. That I would be better than my dad, And as I said, it's a process that goes through. So, you hear, in this modern day and age, you hear the term man up. Who's heard that? And you hear all sorts of people saying it. And I believe there's nothing worse when you hear a woman say it to a man. How embarrassing is that? But I think, what does that mean to man up? A lot of blokes don't know what that means. Does anyone here know what that means? Really, to man up.
Ownership.
To ownership? Yeah, and I guarantee if we ask 10 blokes, we'll have 10 different interpretations. But I believe one of the best times where I've ever seen a man actually man up, we had a bloke a couple of programs ago by the name of Will Slipper. And he come from, can we say, good stock, he come from a great family. He's, his brother plays for the Wallabies. They're a tough race of people, And I can remember him sparring one night. And I think it was against the Gravedigger, actually. And he's got to the end of the round, and he's jumped out, he's run over to the toilets, and he's thrown up, okay? He's wiped his chin, like a gentleman does, okay? He's got back up and he's jumped in the next round. And he's boxed along. He's got to the end of the round where he's starting to grab, made it to the belt, jumped out the ring, ran over and threw up again, okay? Wiped his chin again, I think he might have had a drink of water. Jumped back in, done another round, okay? Almost made it to the bell as he was throwing up, okay? I believe that is somebody who is manning up. That's a man. See, a boy wouldn't do that. A boy would think of a reason, an excuse, something not to get back in there. But I think that is warrior training. That's what you see a bloke actually, despite what's going on in here or in here, he mans up. And I believe that as I said, it's warrior training. So people, I think a lot of men have, I think all of us growing up, we've been told to be careful, to play it safe, to look for the easy way. It's almost we've been conditioned to do that. Whereas what I'm saying is, that does not make a warrior. That makes somebody who's soft, who's going to look for the easy way the whole world, in every area of their world. So over the next couple of weeks of the program, you're going to feel like giving up. And I'm going to tell you now, that's the opportunity to step up. That's the opportunity to man up. That's when the actual warrior is developed. Because what happens is, I believe we've got undeveloped men, and it comes from untrained warriors. You know, because if you can learn to get over adversity in there, you'll learn to get over adversity in family, in business, in relationships, across the board. So, I suppose what I'm saying to you, look for ways for warrior training. That's what, when something's difficult and hard and you feel like pulling the pin, that's warrior training. That's the moment where you step up. That's the moment that most people are trying to avoid, and I'm saying to you, embrace it. That's what we're getting you ready for, to embrace those moments. So, you know, in a word, in a sentence, warrior training, what it is, it's hardship. It's hardship. That's warrior training, hardship. So, you know, as I said, we're in phase 3 of the program. This is the hard phase. This is what literally separates men from boys. And, you know, I guarantee you that I know every one of you blokes will step up. I know. You wouldn't have got it this far if, you know, because we've got blokes already now that are not here. Look, there's half the crew here tonight. And I mean, hey, we've got bloke working, etc. I'm not saying anything about anyone. I'm saying there's not everyone's going to make it. So, so embrace the hardship. And I suppose I want to say to everybody out there also, if you've got any questions, you know, inbox me or email me. You blokes got any questions, you know, pull me aside there, you know, if you don't want to say it now. But thanks very much. Over and out. Done. Good work. Terrific. So on that, does anybody have